Oh, creature, creature, creature. The only thing we're going to be burning is you. Alright, let's get this washed up. Hello everybody, welcome to a stream. This is the supporting act, I suppose, for Joey Does Tech. Not really, I just happened to be here before him. But yeah, often we refer to that as the supporting act. Alright, go get the job for the night. Well, the first job for the night. Okay. I've had a few of these over the years. I'm not sure what this one's died from, but I guess we're going to see. Hey Teresa, Bodger, Ed, Ashes, Stephen. Let's see, so this was just dropped off this afternoon. They said just died. No life. Could be anything. Could be a complete dead end, but I guess we shall see. Put the power brick off to the side. It could be the power brick for all we know. Let's see. Charger port. I'm shocked. I've actually lost one of the connectors. I'm quite mad about that. I don't know where it could have gone. I mean, yeah. Hey there, Pedro. Hey, Danny Brooks. And Draco's here. Okay, let's get this plugged into the USB-C meter. Yeah, I'm really not sure. What am I dealing with here? I really don't know. It could be anything. Not that one. It actually could be this one. It's that one. Well, it looks like a charge rate to me. UWatch is going to boot. Hi, Mr. Woolliscroft. Okay, we'll get our chipmunk, which will tell us whether we're dead or alive. We're alive. Oh, that's a concern. It means the screen's probably dead. Maybe. Although it is not blinking. Caplocks is not alive. Why have I got two power? What? Okay, you must be the. Okay, fans going bonkers. We've got super glued the bezel. That'll be fun. So fans gone bonkers. It's powering up, but we've got no CPU activity. I'm actually not showing any charge indication on the like 1.3, so we're doing battery. This is a weird one. Oh, okay, no, wait, it's over here. Okay, it is showing it's charging, but why is the fan going all crazy? Intriguing. BIOS. Yeah, it could actually be the BIOS. Oh, man. There's old ticket numbers on this. Not my ticket numbers, but old ones nonetheless. I'll just get rid of those. Could it be the CMOS? Yeah, well, I'm really not sure what I'm dealing with yet. Okay, I think I've degraded it enough now so that people can't see what I was looking at. Let's get this thing disassembled. I did not see any indication of like cap locks blinking or anything like that. Those ticket numbers are very old. Okay, what are you? You're a Torx 4? Oh, interesting. Don't normally get Torx 4 on consumer machines like this. Usually it's 5 or 6. Kind of curious how they're holding that in if there's no screw here. Is it just a friction fit? Or is it a case of this comes off and then they've got it internally locked down, I'm guessing. Oh, creature, we're going to find out. Fortunately not. Okay, it's got an SSD. It's a little bit more of a traditional setup by the looks of it. I don't seem to remember them looking like this. Maybe I've been working with newer ones. Well, we'll get the battery out. Hey, Chris Stevens, welcome. Okay, battery. That's not battery, that's speaker. I hate these scenarios where you have to take the screws out to get the battery out, but it puts you at risk, like if you drop a screw, of having impact on, you know, a active rail or something like that. It's a risk. Yeah, see, that one doesn't want to come out cleanly. So, RAM issue. We didn't have any beeping, or did I not hear the beeping? Did anyone hear beeping? Guess we're going to try a bunch of things. It's one of those situations where you just go through the elimination process. So we know it charges. What are these? DDR3, I'm guessing. It could also be a bad CMOS clock. Hey Phil, how's it going there? Alright, let's see if it boots its. Interesting, one of the fans is just sort of stuttering. Certainly no speaker output. Oh, look at that. Oh, now it's going wild. What is interesting here is that even though we do not have a charging going on, it's drawing 22 watts or so. Both fans are on the run. I will try an external monitor if I start getting a blink on this USB-C port, USB port, but we're not getting any blinking going on here, which means it's on, but it feels like it's dead. So the lights are on, but nobody's home. We'll just swap that RAM. We're just eliminating the easiest possible causes initially, and we'll work our way up. Triple reboot, yeah. We actually had one of those earlier today or last night. This is bizarroness. I haven't seen that before. Hey Joey. And then all of a sudden, there you go, it kicks off. Hey Jim. Keith. Power button hold for 20 seconds. Hey Nick. Is that before or after I apply the power? You're just thinking of the whole theoretical, let's discharge the BIOS type thing. I could just pull the BIOS battery as well. Creature, do we not know each other? I mean, you suggesting I take the dirty oscilloscope, the DSO that's up on the top shelf there, banished from this bench, and actually analyze the voltage rails? Do we not know each other? Well, let's try this again. Okay, well that's different, Mr. Boff. That actually now is not, it's not doing the stutter fan anymore. Instead it's just doing the constant fan. So you changed something there. I don't know what CPU this is, Philly. Sorry, I shouldn't call you Philly, that's inappropriate. We've still got no CPU life. They feel warm enough, but there's nothing happening. I'll plug in the HDMI, but I don't think anything's going to happen because, like I said, it's got we've got no activity at all. Oh, come on, where's that HDMI? There it is. Oh, why so far away? Hey, Rilla. Let's see, HDMI. Go. Let's see. Not a nix. Zip. Zilch. I'll put the HDMI tester into it. Above. It's a lot of power going somewhere though. And you can't tell me it's just the fans. Alright. 5 volts got a problem. See how that's blinking rapidly? Oh. It was blinking. Yeah, there we go. So I believe I better check Harold's website, but I'm fairly sure that means 5 volts got a problem. Not my fault I didn't read the documentation. Jeez. It might be FLIR time, but I'm not sure yet. Just let me check. CMI zapper, HDMI tester, blink, 5 volt LED. Yeah, I still use it. I mean, I got the software, it works for me. Why am I going to change? Don't change what you've already got working. Let's see, products. Where the heck's his HDMI tester? Ah, HDMI tester. Sleep when I'm dead. That's pretty much the truth. Let's see. 5-volt thing indicates if it's above 5.4 volts, it flashes. That's a little bit ominous. Alright. Above 5 volts, it flashes. That kind of... The reason why that's ominous is because, okay, it's a little more complicated than just being a short somewhere. You kind of want it on the low side. So you can go, okay, something's loading up the system, but no. Okay, we're actually going to have to go full siren and actually do work here. Yeah. Give me a US. Besides Phil, I'll probably end up just making my own camera. I'll get one of the Lepton cores or one of the new ones and write my own software for it so that I can integrate it into my existing systems. I'll have a look at what the 5-volt rail is just in a second. Just want to see if anything jumps out uniquely. So we've got a bit of there, that's on the other side of the board. These are probably just normal. That looks normal, that looks normal, normal. My battery ran out, son of a bitch. That's also normal. It's the downside of the FLIRs, is the damn battery does die a little too quickly. So we'll just charge it up while we go ahead and measure the 5-volt rail. Which is... we don't flippin' know. What is even this? I think we'll just take the board out. And by the time we've done that, that will have charged up enough. Seriously? My goodness. I'm going to have to take this bracket off, all these brackets at the back off, just to get this thing out. What a joke. What a joke. That's what I hate about a lot of these designs. It's almost as bad as cars, where they bury the oil filter in some ridiculous spot where you pretty much have to take half the engine apart. And then you wonder why your service costs are astronomical. So one is black, two is white. that felt funny coming off the screen connector. That felt funny. Hey Joey. Joey's here. Yay, Joey. No, he's gone. Yeah, that felt funny. Like one end wasn't actually clipped in properly. Let me try it again. I'm tempted to power that back. I'm tempted to power it up again, just to see if it gives me something. Because it definitely felt like, hey, I've gone loose. It doesn't make sense though. Other things should have been going off. It should beep now. Oh no, I haven't got RAM in it. I have got RAM in it, I mean. But it shouldn't, it would not explain the lack of CPU activity. Hey Joho, been a while since I've actually called your name out like that. It has got a RAM stick in it. Yeah, I don't think that was actually, I think it was just I've been handling the HP ones and they've been particularly well stuck down. Oh god, I hate this. I hate it how you gotta wonder, is there anything I like about computers? I hate it when they sandwich the logic board under the hinges. Circuit boards are not meant to be made to take that sort of stress. It's okay while everything's screwed in tight, but as soon as things loosen up, it's not a good outcome. I'm expecting this to be still stuck down quite. No? Oh, there we go. One more over here. Interesting. They've changed the style of screw on that one. It's a very small. It's another 3x3. Or actually, that probably could be 2.5. Right, got to take the hinge off. And the hinge is sloppy because the screen has been damaged. And this networking connector is going to be a pain. Okay, what have I got snagged on here? Okay, so far as ASUS laptops go, that was probably the easiest bloody one I've ever taken a logic board out of. Oh yeah, we got roach damage on the other side. Whee! Roaches. I'll send this to Phil. He loves roaches. Keeps him occupied. And it's straight across the EC. Fantastic. The Germans will go. The German roaches, yeah. Ah, come on, buddy. Give me some of that loving focus. Boots loves him more. Poor bastard. He'll smoke him out. Oh, boy. Well, that cap looks a little gnarly. That cap is a bit gnarly, but so far I still haven't found what I would consider to be a smoking gun. So I'm just going to keep digging. Oh, Pedro, you're making that up. I know you live in far worse conditions. Nice, I've got the button here. That cap also looks a bit gnarly. But that's just more environmental degradation. That's some seriously... If that is a solder blob, that's some really dodgy soldering. It's worse than my soldering. I approve. Ah, boy. Okay, we're going to put the extractor on and brush it down. so I don't have to breathe in this roachness. I'm going to hold the bristles short so that it's a stronger brushing effect. Looks like this had a provision for a ECC, EMMC. Thank God they didn't put that on there. Okay. Oh, yeah, actually, look at that. The EC, that's got corrosion going into it there. I'd put a couple of dollars on that being a fault. Yeah, that's not shorted, but I reckon there's enough issue there that it's probably what's causing the problem. I hope it is, because then at least that might be fixable. Still doesn't explain the high 5 volts though, but we'll get to that later. This is 80-20 mix. So 80% alcohol, 20% water. Too much deadwood. You can never watch too much deadwood. I would almost say that pin is close to disconnecting. No, it's alright. Yeah, creature, whenever I'm dealing with organic type matter like this, I'm always bringing out the 80-20. And at least the 80% alcohol helps, you know, evaporate off, or stops it from becoming a corrosion damage later. There's a little more damage over there too. But I think that may have actually been it. I hope. Yeah, it could have just, if they were, that's pretty nasty too. If they were high impedance inputs, then the roach dung built up there would have been enough to potentially confuse the signal. Potentially. I am really hoping that my lift table arrives tomorrow, but I have a feeling it probably won't be till Monday or Tuesday. This here concerns me a little bit, and that, but yeah. Let's see if we get CPU activity at least now. Fortunately, at least the upside of these machines, it seems, is I will be able to plug the power straight in. Nice. So put chipmunk in, and power in. What we're looking for here is a green blink. Come on, give us a green blink. Not getting a green blink. Is the EC damaged, or is it something else? By the way, I just call it the EC. I don't know what everyone else likes to call it. What do you call these chips? Like on the MacBooks, of course, we call it the SMC, but it's not an SMC on these. So a neat USB-A port had a micro SD card integrated into it. That is different to Stephen W. I've actually never seen one of those. PP Roach G3 hot rail. Well, we'll check the 5 volt. Although I need to find the board view and schematic for this. So what are we dealing with here? I'm pretty sure this one is around N550JV revision 2.1. Alright. Let's demonstrate how you're supposed to find board views and schematics to people who seem to just magically expect they're going to appear. Hey there, Grant Rimmel. I am tending to believe you on that one. Schematics. Okay, so bad caps. What did we say it was? What? Damn it. Old fart glasses. N550JV, N550JV 2.1 board. Yeah. Looks like somebody's already been there. Come on, you bastards. Where's the board view? Where's the schematic? Damn it. Well, at least we've got a BIOS dump. Try Soren's Discord, but I'll have to wait on that one. Feel free. Am I on Discord at the moment? No, I'm not. There we go. You can always message me. Zilch. That's actually unusual for a board this old. Laptop sent it. Did you send an email or Discord? Email, thank you. Yeah, I'm just heading over there now. Oh yes, there we go. Okay, download. Oh, it's an FZ, nice. Is there a associated schematic or is it just the board view on that one? Ah, idiot. Schematic. No schematic. Okay, no good. No problem, I mean. Not no good. Oh, where the hell did I put it? Alrighty. So let's see. Let's see IT. So what do we actually have? PP? What's our primary bus here? What am I looking for is our primary bus. So we've got the problem with the 5 volt being running a little high. So we could actually check the HDMI port. and go from there. Hey, Mr. Bodger, welcome back. Okay, we've got a resistor on the other side there. You know what? That polyfuse is probably a pretty good indication. Is this mirrored? I think this is this mirrored? Something's not quite matching up here. Or have I just got it upside down? Oh, I've got it upside down. Yeah. For some reason, some schematics and board views in FZ format get mirrored. So just flip it around. And then what I usually do is once I have actually corrected it so that it shows appropriately, I then export it to a BVR. And that way I don't ever have to unmirror it again. Alright. So a set of resistors and bits and pieces. Okay, so these are our resistors, and okay, so yeah, the fuse is actually, that polyfuse is actually for the 5 volt. Okay, right, that took us a while, but we're getting there. Like I said, this is always the pain when it comes to machines that you don't work on a routine basis. You've got a hell of a lot more time invested in just getting started. So we want voltage. Let's find ourselves an appropriate ground and see what we got. 5.142. That's awfully normal. That is well within spec in my opinion. Oh, did that just jump? Oh, look at that. Okay, is it my probes or is it? .5142, I'd consider that to be within spec. Be interesting to see whether the HDMI port tester actually still disagrees. It's fine now. It could be that. Oh no, there it goes. Oh, let's test it. It's not changing. 5137. So I don't know why that's blinking unless it's not tolerating plus or minus 100 millivolts. That's kind of curious. I'll have to get that checked. Okay, and we're still drawing an amp. Which, like I said, is a little more than it should be, in my opinion. Even if these fans are going flat chat, they shouldn't be drawing more than 250, 300 milliamps. Let's see. So we could have a sensor that's getting out of control. So many possibilities. Come on, boot. Now, there you go. Okay. Alright, so we've got a hot toasty sucker over here. That looks like equivalent to the ISL, I'm going to guess. But we've got some more heat over here that is less expected. Like that I think is as part of the HDMI. It's not really that hot. That there will be probably the PCH or something, I don't know. CPU, GPU, what is that? Okay, so you I would say maybe this is feeding the CPU. It could be the controller. We'll have a look at the board view. You talking about this button here? Yeah, I did have some junk there. I think that's the on-off button. Everything looks pretty standard here. Yeah, the fan motor is getting pretty warm. They both are, so that's okay. So what's this sucker? What is that that's under there? All of this looks normal temperature to me. That's certainly normal. Yeah. Yeah, well the fans are going absolutely flat, chat. Okay. Let's have a look around those areas that we were looking at. Well, it can't be a DAS PCH because we've got the CPU here, GPU there. Oh yeah, wait, no, it's PCH. God, I'm an idiot. For some reason, I just had a brain fart and was thinking, oh yeah, there's no PCH. It is. All right, so this here is getting pretty hot. A bit of a streaker. I just noticed that. A big fat streak. That must have been my fault when I was probably brushed it and goop came off here. And this one here, I feel like that's probably okay because that's just feeding the CPU, but it's interesting that the CPU is not running. Right, we'll have a look at the board view. No, we got no schematic, damn it. So what is this? This is a PWM controller, NCP 81103. QFN36. I'm gonna say it's the controller for all these. Wait, RTL 8112? That isn't that a flippin' yeah, ignore me. It's an audio chip, yeah. It really should not be chewing that much power as an audio chip. It certainly, it shouldn't be showing up like that. Yeah, okay, laptop. We'll give that a shot. See if that helps. There might be enough crossover there. Oh, it's gigabit Ethernet. Well, even still, no matter what it is, the fact that it's a peripheral, it shouldn't be sucking up that much power. So there's our Ethernet. Thank you, laptop. I mean, that's clean there. Don't normally see that sort of notation on the resistors. 4.7. You know, assume that's a 4.7, but no, I don't normally see it presented like that, or I don't. Maybe you have. There's a little bit of charring on that, but not too bad. But it's definitely a little bit on the warm side of getting. Thunderbolt soldering really sucked. That's really bad. I guess it must have just fallen out when they redid it. Ah, crikey. That's interesting that it's not scope cam. That's really weird. Sorry, folks. There we go. I'm just going to Oscilloscope. Okay. Schematics, board, preferences, select, Oscilloscope. Okay. Nope, can't find. Okay, looks like the numberings aren't even matching up. That's annoying. Sometimes you can get them that there's enough of an overlap, but not that one, not that time. Nope. Bugger. Hey, B-Blood. Nah, nothing interesting. NCP 811. I'll just try and search through this. NCP 811. Nope, not even using the same chips. RTL 811. Nope. Damn. Well, we tried, laptop. Thank you for that anyway. We tried. ASUS. Yeah. Okay. Microscope. So I'll be honest, I'm not exactly sure at this point what I should be chasing. I suppose I can just feel it. Whoa, okay, no, found the fault. That probably did it. So that was the GPU. Didn't see that until I walked. I mean, okay, look, I'll be honest, it's probably not the main fault, but that's going to be killing it anyway. So there's pretty much no point proceeding with anything further, because we now have a very dead GPU VRAM. Yeah, it's GPU VRAM. Like, you can't see it there, and there you can. Stick a little bit of thermal compound on it. It makes it show up usually. There we go. So my guess is that probably got smashed physically as opposed to internally cracking. So yeah, I'm going to say, given the age of it and everything like that, it's a dead end. The person was more hoping that it would be revivable, but yeah, they weren't super critical about it. So I think, yeah, we'll cut that one. Oh well, we tried. And even if it's not the specific fault, the fact that it's cracked there, you know you're going to be dealing with something else on the board, so it's just like, no deal. Okay, that's fine, we've got another job. This here, I don't actually even know what this is. It's like, yeah. Anyone know what this actually is? I know what I've got to do. Oh, it's like a lift thingy, something. Pole finger, it's called. Beep. Okay. Yeah, it looks like maybe a scanner. Anyway, this apparently got overvolted. Apparently. And they just want to see if I can sort it out. How has it been powered? Geez, I can't even... What happened? Okay, there. How do you get into it? That's the next crazy step. Oh, it just comes off. Cool. Oh, it's got batteries in the bottom. Cool. Oh, Duracell, not so cool. Let's use a metal implement. Just kidding, it's plastic. Oh, only 2 batteries. Neat. Must boost that up. Is this also part of the safety boot? I'm failing already. No, seriously, does that come off? I'm guessing it must. There's no other way I can split it that I'm aware of. There's plenty of plastic clips here and here. Loosen the clips and sort of like jimmy it open, is that what you're suggesting? Anyway, so the problem with this is supposedly it has a adapter that converts it from a what do you call it, cigarette lighter, down to something that this can use, which I'm kind of thinking It's interesting, it says nickel metal hydride batteries only. That in itself could... What the... They're definitely not nickel metal hydride, so hopefully they weren't trying to pump power into those. This is the number 2 Phillips. This one's almost mashed. And we've got this here. Ah, okay, now it's separating. Spring loaded. Ah, more screws. Good thing I didn't push that too far. Okay. QA seal has already been popped. It wasn't me. Oh yeah, yeah. Just what I always wanted. Spring-loaded things are such a joy. And it's conformal coated with typical white junk. Brilliant. Okay, we'll put that aside somewhere safe-ish. Acetone. Why do you have to talk about acetone, creature? Really? Why? Okay, now we've got torques in here. Intriguing. What's the blue wire? Doesn't appear to go anywhere. There's an antenna of sort. Boy. Okay, I guess I better take this out. I see it's also got a IP seal on it. Yep, T8s. Yeah, it looks about the right length for 433. I think about... Oh, actually, no, it could be a bit short for that. Maybe 9 something. But no, it depends. You're going quarter wavelength? Yeah, that's going to be a nuisance. It does come out an F connector. feels like silicon that it's attached in there with. Surprisingly rigid, actually. Okay. I'm horrified about what else I'm going to find here any second now. Looks like some RF jobbies on the back. Yep. Great. Okay, so what's this thing supposed to take in through that DC jack? I'm guessing 12 volts. Seems a little high. Alright. Positive is top. On those wires, they are going through the lugs. Yeah, I can see they're going through the lugs. They've done a good job. Nice and clean through there without melting anything. You see what I mean? They're going through the lugs. Yeah. They're going through the board. Ah, choices. Let's see, 47486. Wait, that doesn't give us a voltage rating, does it? 473. God damn conformal coding. 107, 502. I think that's 5 volt rated. Interesting that these have this circular. Okay, it's obviously for the spring depression thing, but kind of curious if that is meant to interact with that. Are they like some kind of Hall sensor or whatever? Okay, it looks like we've got some chipping away there of the coat. Maybe it's just random. Yeah, I'm really not sure how the two batteries come into play here. Can't even see what the damn thing is doing. So we've got this great big coil here, so it could be boosting. Or it's possibly bucking the 12 volt. So it could actually be a 3 volt circuit type thing, and it's bucking down from 12. You passed a circle with chip coating. No, I did see that. Yeah, this sort of thing here. They've all got chip coating on them. What are we going to have? 2 for 2 duds tonight? Yeah, why were they digging there? I don't know, actually. It's kind of 1.4, 1.42, a little on the low side for these batteries, isn't it? It should be like 1.6 or something like that. I'm trying a pair of metal hydrides, so inner loops. Geez, the polarity measuring is not so crash hot on that. Sorry, polarity indication. But now the question is there an on-off button? I have a feeling maybe not. Let's see. Maybe the bottom right, perhaps. Unless that's the big fat cancel button. Yeah, I didn't want to do the button drop again. Voltage. .64, so seeing from these buttons have got a... Okay, the buttons are showing that they've got a pull up on them. Does that mean we've got a cooked controller? As a microcontroller? Let me guess, they didn't even... What is this? This is a Texas Instruments 73AZ. Oh, it's an MCP 430. Ah, creature, this is your old stomping ground. Yeah, this is a 430. Yeah, 2.6 is the raw voltage. MSP 430, I meant. So the fact that we do have power on those buttons, so we do know at least it's ready to play. You can't run away. You're the one that was a big 430 fan, and with good reason at the time. How are they these days compared to, say, the STM32s in terms of power consumption? Do they still dominate in terms of being the most minimal consumption, or are they... I see there's STM8s as well, but I don't think... Are they lower than the 32s? I have a feeling they could be. But yeah, I can't really see what would be... Like, we've got no notably blown out components here. There's no sort of charring or discoloration of the conformal coating. I saw a crystal on here, but I wonder if it's... Okay, not that one. That's a 12 megahertz. I don't know what that one's going to be for. But I did see it. There it is on the other side. Yep. You're 32. You're an 8 megahertz. Okay, so I'm going to guess that's actually for the 430. And I don't think I can do... That coil wire looks extended. Are you talking about the great big bobbin coil? Okay, I don't know if I can actually measure 8 megahertz with this damned meter, but we'll see. We will see. It probably won't. As soon as I touch it, it's probably going to throw it out of whack anyway. And down. $10 kilohertz, so that's obviously just an alias of something, but at least it's picking up something. Nothing on that side, probably because this side is the side, yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. The oscilloscope does come in. You might have to actually comply. But I mean, we can see something's going on there. Ah, crud, I can't even remember where I put the special adapter. Why would I do that to myself? Oh, special adapter, where art thou? Have I been foolish and put you in a safe place, such that I should never be so lucky as to find you ever again? And it's like fee fi fo fum. I smell someone dumb. Yeah. Unbelievable. Why does this keep happening? Well, I don't know, Paul. Maybe because your workshop is a freaking mess. Could be that. We're just going to have to wing it with a bad option. And all we're really going to be doing is confirming that it's running, and that's about it. Probe. My God. What have I done with my oscilloscope probes? Not you guys. No, I should have my probes hanging up here. Ah, are you there? Yes. Finally, found one. Except it really needs to go the other way. Wrong colour, but what do I care? So we should be able to just get enough reach on this. Okay. Now the fun part is I can't actually really see where I'm probing. But we'll see. Order. What the hell was I picking up before? Unless of course my probe is loading it too much. I'm on 10. Yeah, I'm on 10. Oh, I got nothing. Channel 1. Let's make sure I actually am getting something. Yep, okay. Cheetah. Oh yeah, you better believe it, creature. You better believe it. Especially because I can't even see the panel properly. Okay, so... Suckers division. 8 megahertz. What is that going to give me? I'm not getting anything. So what we'll do is we'll quickly just check and see if we get anything on the meter. Now we're getting crap on the meter. That's not what we were getting before. Nope, it's definitely changed. Does the scope have averaging on? Good question. Don't know. Average. So fun. Channel 1 menu. Let's see, you want DC or AC coupling? AC. You should be able to do up to 20 megahertz. Ah, probe 10. There we go. That may or may not be it. Probably not. So usually with auto set it picks it up. Holy crap, what have we got there? Nah, that's just reporting like 400 kilohertz, that's just noise. Nope. It's not really going to matter. I should be seeing something. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Test the probes on the scope. Yeah, it's a good idea. Why are you gonna... What the hell? Not a frickin' wire in there? Shorting the outputs? Yeah, I mean, okay, the probe isn't exactly the best probe, but, you know, it is working, so... Press a button? Yeah, I'll press a button. I did try that, and nothing much really came up. But I'll try it again. Oh, what happened there? No, that's just it getting wishful thinking. No, still wishful thinking there. I got nothing that's looking anything like the waveform you should get out of a crystal. Ooh, at 1 megahertz, that ain't right. Wrong. The voltage is all wrong though. It's 20 millivolt per division, so it's nowhere. It's definitely not that. Nope. That's a negative. I'll try the other pin just in case. Still nothing. Yeah. Kitty is lurking. Can you hear Milo, can you? What do you mean yourself? Once again, the oscilloscope doesn't really give us much. It's a tool that's cool to have, but it's a tool that isn't common to use in these scenarios. It's a very needed tool in many other situations. Like I actually used to have a nice little 10 megahertz actual CRO, like with the scanning line on the phosphorus screens and things like that. And that was very handy for the work I was doing at the time. But I haven't really had any compulsion to get one since. I'm just going to see if anything's warming up. I have a feeling nothing is. So basically my theory here is that it's been overvolted, but I don't understand then, like if it had 24 volts come through, then the buck converter side of it really should have just managed that. I can't imagine it would have blown through, so things aren't really adding up in my head, and it doesn't help that I can't quite read what they're using. I'll have a dig into that a bit later. It'd be nice to know what controller they got, see whether, okay, can it handle that kind of level. Oh, it's already on. Hey Jim. Oh Jim, you actually know this device? Okay, I'm just going to switch over. If you press and keep buttons 1 and 2 press and release the button. What? Press and keep buttons 1 and 2 pressed. I'm guessing 1 and 2 are the bottom ones? I don't want to turn this thing over and have all the buttons fall out again. Okay, I've got function stop. Yeah, there's actually no... Okay, I just noticed that the LEDs up at the top here should actually even be on, but anyway. Okay. There's no numbering on these buttons, that's the problem. So I'll show you what they are and you can guide me accordingly. So above. Okay. So the top two there. So how does it go? Like, we've got stop and I see bottom left there, it looks like it's got the power icon on it. Bottom left. Interesting. What's the middle button for then? Because these 8 are accounted for. I'm going to guess the middle button, based on the way this tang is actually also an on-off. No, it's a stop. It's an emergency kill, I guess. Press both left and right, hits the middle. Flip now. Button's jumping out in my face. Unused. Okay. Okay, so which ones are buttons 1 and 2? So are these 1 and 2 or are these 1 and 2 up here? Honestly, that stop button, it feels like that hits it every time. Or maybe it just requires a bit of extra pressure or something, I don't know. But based on this button here should be the on-off button. Check text on phone. Oh, sorry, Jim. Yeah. Hey, Ben Campbell. When did Ben Campbell? Mr. Campbell, why are you sending glorious stuff to me? Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, right. Thank you very much, Jim. Bottom is battery side. Okay. So basically, we've got that. So now I'm looking it up. Okay, so 10 is that button there. Press and keep press button number 10. Press and release button 9. Transmitter is now in operational mode. Okay, that's the operational mode. Test mode from switch off. Press and keep buttons 1 and 2, which is up here. Press and release completely button 10. Release all buttons. It's a €3,700 product. You kidding me? Jeez, that's kind of crazy. That's crazy. I can switch into information mode. Oh, that's going to be doing it for me. Sorry, I'm just reading through this. Trying to get the gist of it. I got the machine that goes ping. Oh yeah, 7152. Well, yes, it goes ping. We'll bring it into the surgical table, shall we? Just viewing the messages. Damn it. You are unable to... What? Wow. It won't even let me look at the message. Mr. Campbell, I'm going to have to... oh, maybe I should block Mr. Campbell. No, I'm not going to do that. I hate it. I really dislike the PayPal interface for phones. It's just like the worst. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Ah, here we go. Now all my emails are caught up. The email apps in phones is also terrible. But really, you're not surprised? Right, Mr. Bacon. Okay. Cooking with bacon. And now I'm looking at Jim's PDF document. Handheld transmitter. What's got me genuinely confused here, though, is that even if the even if the buck mode was buggered, I don't understand why the LED isn't even lighting. Like, you'd expect there'd be some kind of indication. I'm just reading through that manual, Jim. Yeah, weird. Hey, Mr. Howe, good to see you. All in live, up to date. Yeah, it's for a crane. Yeah, yeah. If I figure it out, that's the hard part. I'll have another look, see if there's any warmth going on here when I'm. Just realised it's shut down on me. It's gone to sleep. Hey, Mr. Sutterbridge. What I would really like to know is what the limits are of that interface. Still nothing. Oh, B-Blood's maybe sending something. Nothing but my big fat hand getting warm there. source could be 9 volts. Just going to turn off the light. Okay, we do have a smidge of warmth. It looks genuinely like it is a smidge of warmth. Just there. Let's see, go into the infrared view. No schematic. Ah, right. DC jack route. Okay, let's just cover that. Nope. It's an illusion. Oh wait, no, there's an absolutely teeny tiny sort of... It's like looking at my own x-rays at times. Okay, main light out. It could just be random. Hell, it could just be a reflection of the camera itself causing that. Trying to think what that thing is. What are we talking about over here? It's either a diode or a tantrum cap. Could be a diode, but it seems a bit far away from the coil. They hid the schematic. Surprise, frickin' surprise, eh? Yeah, I'm thinking so as well, creature. Thinking so as well. Although there's a bunch of chips coming up out of the batteries, but of course here's the other problem, is that it seemingly is a charging facility as well. So I don't know, maybe they've got some ideal diodes here. And it gets particularly fun because you can have, you know, SOT 6-pinners or even 5-pinners controlling those, but I would probably say it's maybe that, but then that could be just the nickel cadmium charger or nickel metal hydride charger. This here is the only thing that was getting a fraction of warmth in it, and it's probably just an illusion anyway. So I suppose we can cap that off and see what chip that is. Would probably be smart to take my batteries out too. Yeah, I'll have to make a note to him about the fact that it's supposed to be running metal hydride batteries. Where did I actually see that? Oh, it's on the back, that's right, yeah. Metal hydride batteries only. Made in Sweden. RC400. There's just so many little buck boost DB, like, you know, what's all this business? And there, it's replicated there. So you got two of them doing the same thing, by the looks of it. was made by the Muppets. Yeah, the chef. And unfortunately, I'm poor old Beaker here. Hey, welcome back, Paul. From the manual, press and hold 10, press and release 9, release button in operational mode. Hey, Unamaro's here. How's it going? Is the video stuttering? Doesn't look like it. I'm pushing 1200, 12,000 BPS, megabit per second or rather. I gotta say, I am happy with their conformal coat. It's pretty easy to work with. No, I don't want to. The hard part's trying to. Oops. Okay, we've got a BQ24400. BQ24400. Oh, flippin' hell. Yeah, it's another Texas. What do we got here? Switch mode buck. Okay, so we're not. Okay, battery temperature thermal monitoring. Programmable nickel metal hard drive fast charge management. Okay. I suppose we could put 12 volts in and see what happens. What do you reckon, folks? Drop 12 in via DC jack and see if anything comes up. Wires box, where are you? Yeah. I'm running out of time here too, by the way. I have to terminate at 12. Not 12, at 10. So yeah, I'm kind of running short on time here. Where the frickin' hell is my DC jack cable? Honestly, I find this cable so many times and then I lose it so many times. I never find it when I need it. I only find it when I don't. It is infuriating. It's probably hanging up on that row of stuff, I bet. I'm guessing it's hanging up on the wall. Please be hanging up here. BQ, its maximum is 7 volts. That makes no sense. Well, unless what they're doing is it's being fed by something that's bucking it down. I don't want to seem overly dramatic here, but I hope that you can all appreciate the severity of the frustration that I am suffering when I go out of my way to try and put these cables in the right places, and yet the universe persists in fire trucking me around. And I mean really persists. It's like, hey Paul, look over there. We didn't put it there. Just joking, mate. Hey Paul, look over there. Haha, made you look. You know. And I say to myself, okay, that's fine. I'll just, you know, for next time I'm going to put the cable where I'm going to remember it's going to be. And guess who doesn't remember where he put it? But seriously, it's just... give me a freaking ulcer. And I thought, yeah, I'll stick it in the cables section. And it's not there. I thought, that's fine. I'll stick it in the mains power sort of stuff. It's not there. Oh, bloody hell. And then, of course, I get so insanely mad that I then go and just chop a lead off a power brick. And then, of course, that's when I'll find the old one. What am I doing for time? 47. By the way, Joey, if you're out there, this is the iPhone power thing. So what you do is yeah, chef. Come here, you plug USB-C in, and then you plug in the, pardon me, you plug in that octopus cable that you've got, and then you turn on the power, and it's like 4.1 volts, and goes out there up to 3 amps, and it also has support for booting. So if the certain cables use the other two, the D plus D minus lines, for the purpose of signaling a boot or similar things like that, or you can just go straight power output. So yeah, that's it's not going to do anything with that, obviously. So basically this in itself is its own USB-C meter, but I'm thinking I'm going to do away with 90% of this and essentially just create a 4-volt regulator, which is dead easy. Yet funnily enough, it brings about its own set of quirks and complications. So it'll be USB-C in and then 4 volts out. Simple enough. You can probably get something on AliExpress that would do that too. So anyway, distractions. But yeah, this cable thing, honestly, like the number of times that, well, anyone who's sort of been watching all of my streams, haha, you found it. With just a couple of minutes to go before 10 o'clock kicks in. All right. The problem I've got here right now, they did not send me the charging dongle. So I actually don't know if there isn't a regulator in that thing. Now I have a horrible feeling, but before I do this, I need to check what their cigarette lighter converter produces, because I am fairly confident that it is not just 12 volts straight out. I am going to say it actually probably regulates down to about 5 volts. That would be my guess. 5 volt down. Yeah, Stephen W. just exactly. Yeah, I'm almost certain it's going to be a 5 volt output from that cigarette lighter. I can't see them, because of the fact that it lasted as long as it did on the 24 volt. In fact, it makes me wonder whether the problem isn't in the cigarette lighter, but probably not. I'm pretty sure they would have tested that. Geez, I hope they tested that. Robert Cook, that could be at like 30 volts when it starts catching on fire. Okay, I'm just doing a continuity check here. Oh, don't close your legs when the flipping... That's an idiot move. Okay. Okay. So this is at least following typical DC cable standard, where the stripe side is positive. Sorry, why did I put what where? So Joey's adapter should be arriving on Friday. That's tomorrow, yeah. Okay. Let's see. We'll go 3 volts. That's probably a wise choice. And just work up. And we're going to go 200 milliamp max. Okay. Positive. Is there an FCC ID label? I didn't see one. No, there's no FCC ID label on that. Okay. Alright, so we're drawing 3 volts, 23 milliamp. Seems reasonable-ish. Just see if the batteries are picking up any voltage. What the flip? The batteries are showing nothing? That can't be right. Oh yeah, you know why? Mr. Daniels did not install the batteries. That'll get you. Alright, let's try that again. 60 this time. Okay, I think it's realistic to see 5. It's 1 watt. No, not 1 watt. 690 milliwatts. See where that heat's going. The white label is my label. There's no other label other than the silver label. That's theirs. Ah, interesting. We've got a hotspot there, and that is a coil as far as I can tell. Nothing else getting warm. Or at least not relatively. Oh, the PCB. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Okay, the PCB one. Yeah, I'll get that in a second. So I'm not sure which one it actually is that's getting warm. It's either the resistor or the coil. I'm going to say the coil. Sorry about that. I thought you were referring to my sticker that I have on there, on the back of my job sticker. So I apologize for that. Okay, that warmth is coming from the other side of the board. I think, well, and nothing else up there. So what is this? It's definitely got a bit of warmth in that. Getting a little wild here with the cabling. We've got 2 minutes or so before I should look at packing it up. I'm going to measure that battery voltage now, see if we can see it creeping up. At least I'm fairly sure we're seeing a situation where the charging is occurring. Or are we? Well, that's staying a little too steady. Unless, of course, it's decided it's peaked out already. And naturally, I don't have any used ones. That's so very typical. I'm just going to swap these ones out. Yeah, I'd say it's. I agree with you there, Creature. I guess I'm sort of like just trying to piecemeal my way through this. Hey Siri. Thank you, Siri. Where the hell's my voltage? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're 248 there. Let's see what happens when we apply power. It's pretty much just staying there. Oh, 6.2. We'll go 6.3. Okay, so we are getting a really tiny trickle charge. 6.4. It's definitely, yeah, but it's already pretty much at end point. So yeah, that's doing its job. So there's not a problem there. Alright, I think we have to just call it for tonight. I've got other things to get doing. I've got to sort out my app image packaging system for Flexboard View. And so that's going to take a little bit of work. Unfortunately, I did get it to build just before I started the stream, so I'm happy about that. But it's still a bit of a fun and games to set it up properly and make sure everything does work according to my expectations. I'm going to have to dig in a little more with this, get some information from the history behind. I mean, I know I want to see what that charge pack cigarette lighter adapter is actually doing. 2-hour charge time from flat. Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, and we are getting power. These are being actively pulled up, and I should have checked to see what happens when I press a button and see when the line pulls down. I'm pretty sure it's just. It is kind of interesting though, Creature, because you know the MSP 430. I guess this would probably have an external pull-up because they wouldn't have individual pull-up lines, would they? Actually, no, they should. They'd have to. Each one would have to have an individual pull-up, and then the MSP 430 would just read that. Because I don't think it has an internal pull-up, does it? Oh, it does? Okay. I guess what I'm wondering there is, if they do not have, if I can't find a pull-up resistor to the line, then that would sort of infer to me that maybe the MSP, the microcontroller, is actually up and running and actively doing the pull-up. Can wake up on pin change. Okay. Sounds like I've got some more research to do. Thank you everyone for watching. Bit of a double dud night so far, but hey, we got the oscilloscope out, so that's pretty rare for us. Very rare for me to bring that oscilloscope down from its hidey hole up there. Special night, as it were. Anyway, after this, like, there's maybe what, 45-50 minutes before Joey Does Tech will start his stream. So if you want to continue on with watching people do stuff, get on over to Joey Does Tech and get ready to watch him do his things. Until then, until whenever it is that I stream again, you'll take care. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.